What's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out the video. I'm here with my buddy Chris to check out his STI. Now, I know this car very well. I've driven it a few times. It's a beautiful car, but kind of like to get it on the channel. It's already been here a couple times, but we've never really gone over everything that the car has to offer. So today I'm here with Chris. We're going to check this thing out and see what it's all about, because there's a cool story behind how he got the car and that sort of thing. We'll go over that here in a little bit. It is in here.
Yeah.
Like, you hear everything. Alright, well, before we get too far into it, you kind of want to explain the story of how you got the car?
Alright, so it all started with me wanting a Subaru. It came down to if I wanted an 0304 Cobra or an STI. And I told myself that if I got a Terminator, that I wouldn't be able to drive it in the winter, so I went with an STI. My first Subaru was a 2011 World Rally Blue STI sedan. I love that car. And I had it for about 2 years until I got greedy and wanted a new STI. Came out, the 18s. So I went up to Siaco up in Allentown and bought my first off the showroom floor Subaru 2018 STI World Rally Blue Limited. Push to start, all the bells and whistles. Loved it. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on here, but some jackass rear-ended me because a pack of smokes that fell between his seat was more important than my life, which it is what it is, I guess. And I lost that car. And I didn't immediately go get another car. I actually went and found a 04 Forester XT manual, and it had under 100,000 miles on it. And I actually loved the car. It was a good little daily driver. Put a cob on it, cat back. It was fun. But I was still missing that, like, that race car kind of feel, you know, like the World Rally Blue, the big wing. I love every part of the Subaru. So I found a 2005 STI up in Staten Island, New York, and I think the guy wanted like $12,500, and I bought it for 10 cash. Brought it back home to PA without registration, no insurance, and a bad wheel bearing, and somehow I still made it through all that New York traffic, which is so terrible up there. as we go, I was still missing my Subaru. I was still missing my STI, my 18. Just flipping through my phone, and of course I got like every Subaru page on my phone. And up for sale was this 2018 STI World Rally Blue down in Florida. And I was like, you know what? A Florida car, even though it's used, it's gonna be taken care of. You know, it's not gonna have the salt from the snow and the Pennsylvania harsh weather. So I rolled the dice, took my chance, messaged him for shits and giggles, and the guy was like, you know, yeah, this is the price. I was like, yeah, would you take a trade? I got these two cars. And out of the blue, he was like, yeah, actually I would. So at first he was gonna do both of my Subaru, the Forester and the STI, and it was like $18,000 for his car. And then he changed it at the last minute and wanted the Blobeye and $27,500 cash. So I rounded it up, got it all together, went down to Daytona Beach, Florida, and picked up the car. So I got the car home. I started to look at what could I do to make it, you know, my own. And whew, she pulls. It never gets old, especially when I'm in the passenger seat. Like I want to grab the oh shit bar sometimes, you know. It's my own car. It's pretty sad. But we did the taillights, and then I just started doing little things, you know. I got that carbon fiber addiction as soon as I got my first piece on. You know, did the splitter, did the lip, the diffuser I did in carbon fiber, and then I did like the interior, I did the steering wheel, and I did like the center armrest and cup holders. I wanted some more out of it, and took it up to Fast of Westchester and had Ray Aero tune it, and we put 1,300 pound injectors in it and a Complex fuel kit, and full send. It made 398 on pump, 447 on corn, and that's where I'm at. I mean, had the car now for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years here soon. I'm gonna do some more stuff to it. Probably want to do a little more carbon fiber. But besides that, I'm really happy with the power of it, and it is very reliable. I do take care of it. I don't beat the crap out of it. You know, I understand it's a Subaru and it could break at any moment. That's the chance I take. But you only live once in life, man. And I'm a big car enthusiast, so I just went with it.
There's so many cool cars out there, and this is like so high up on my list. It's just everything that's done to it is tasteful. Like everything flows so well. Like it's just perfect. The power level's perfect. It's fast enough that it scares you, but not too fast that it's like too scary to drive it on the street, you know? And that's what I like about it, you know? It's a well-rounded vehicle. It's not like it's slammed on its face and you can't drive it, you know? It's low, but it's got, you know, it still handles great. You don't scrape on everything, and the only issue you have at all is with that splitter sometimes grabbing on stuff. Oh! Which is scary, being a freaking APR carbon fiber splitter, but the car is just a hell of a lot of fun to drive.
That's right. Never gets old.
And still on the stock clutch.
Yeah, yep.
Stock clutch, stock flywheel, everything.
Yep, she's still holding like a champ.
Which is, it's crazy because as soon as I put my WRX on corn, the clutch was gone. Although the thing had 70,000 miles, and I did do reverse donuts in it and take it to the freaking track like 7 times. So
that'll do it.
That's paid the price for it.
I haven't taken it to the track yet. I'm a little scared to. I'm afraid the first pass it's just gonna break.
I don't know. I don't know if the clutch would take the abuse of a good launch.
Yeah, everything would hook.
Everything else, dude, it would just rip. Oh man, it's just.
This would make a great Uber car.
Yeah. Didn't you deliver pizza one time for like a friend?
I did, yeah. Yeah, he wanted to deliver his pizza. I was like, hey, hop in, let's get you a bigger tip.
Pizza in 5 minutes or less.
Exactly. Can't promise the pizza was all in one piece because of the turns we were taking and everything, you know, but
I'll be honest too, you start losing drivability the higher your power level gets. And you're at like the perfect medium where it feels like a race car, it drives like a race car, but like you can still take it to the store and not be like miserable driving it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I do. Sometimes I do take it, you know, to the grocery store to get groceries, or take my son to, you know, school, or wherever he has, you know, wherever we want to go with it. Take the family. The only thing I haven't done to this yet is put my dogs in it. I can't get past that part.
Yeah, I don't know.
Subarus are, you know, huge pet lovers, but I can't get over that. It's still like a type of race car. I don't do that.
Oh my God, man.
We ran out of asphalt. I always wanted to enter it in the Boxer Fest, you know.
You did have it at Boxer Fest in 2019, right?
Yep. I wanted to put it on the dyno and they wouldn't let me. I'm like, all right.
I remember that. Oh, because you were in the show.
Because I was in the show, yeah.
That's the stupidest thing. Oh yeah, because you're showing your car, we won't let you dyno.
Yeah.
Wasn't it running rough when you first got it? Like
It was.
It
It was actually, it was running fine for a while, and then it was actually started shutting off on me, and I was like, what's going on? And I actually had to tow it up to fast to get it tuned, but come to find out, it just needed a retune. That's all it was. But it worked out. I got more power. I got to go on corn. Everybody wins.
Yes.
It's cheap and it smells like Chinese food at Idle, and it's great. I love it. In case you guys were wondering, I'm sure you want to ask questions already, but is this the stock block? And yes, it is the stock block still. It still holds. No ringing failure yet, you know. Knock on wood, but stock block, stock clutch.
Dude, imagine like people just sitting out on the side of the road hearing that. They're like, what the hell is that?
I've hurt a couple of people's eardrums before from passing them. They're...
You definitely heard me get on it. Wasn't me.
Are we that low?
Sauce.
They didn't make it the hockey almost.
After this,
To get their food.
rub time.
I know where we're getting food from.
Well guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed checking out Chris's car.
Don't forget to hit the follow button and subscribe. And don't forget to follow at Raptor STI.
Yeah, his Instagram name is Raptor STI. I'll put it in the description. That way you can find him on Instagram if you want. So anyways guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.